lecture so that you can view later. So as you can see from the syllabus, actually this is broken. So our ITS technician will visit our classroom shortly. Okay, but can you see this link? This link, did you all, followed all the instructions from this video? Is it all clear? Okay. Or if you have any questions, can you please share with us? You guys are all clear? Yes. That's a good question. So I will respond to that. Okay. And any other question? Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, that's a great question. And? Uh-huh. Okay, that's all good questions. So once you open this document, download this document into the Word document. All right. So for this assignment, I have extend the due date by October 15th. So the due date is same as the second step. All right. So please follow this instruction. So once you click this instruction, you can download this into your Word document, right? So once you download it, open it. Let me erase it. What you need to do is submit this document, okay? And you will need to put your all the output over here. So between these lines, please include descriptive and correlation table. So you had create your descriptive and correlation table using Excel file, right? So what you need to do is simply screen capture the Excel file and then paste it over here. Okay. Yes.
For every output or like the whole thing?
That's also a good question. So for output one, you need to, screenshot the Excel, the table and put it here. And all the formats should follow this APA example. Mm-hmm. So, but you should contain all this, components from table one to the title of the file. For example, let's say I have created, not this. This is a, Word document, right? So let's say I have created all the things in the Excel file. And what you need to do is, oh, screen capture. And then paste over here like this. Okay. So it should contain table one and the title. And it is italicized, right? And there's only the top and the second, the top boundary and the line for the top and the second one and the bottom line. So you should contain only 3 lines. There should be no lines between the columns. Okay. And this should be italicized. Okay. And capital letter. And this is not a capital letter. And you need to use exact the same format. And you should use this note, italicized, and this is period. And you should spell out all the acronyms like this. And you should include this as well. Before we move to output 2, do you have any question for output 1?
The file you attached and also the one that we create on Excel?
This is just an example. So just, screen capture the table you have created in the Excel file. But you should follow this format. Okay? And for output 2, drawing upon the information in the descriptive and correlation table, provide overview of your sample in your organization. So just include the descriptions you have generated in the ChatGPT. Do not simply, copy and paste. You need to use the information from the ChatGPT and write it with your own language. Okay? Is that clear? For output 3, you need to run a regression, right? And report a regression table. So here, over here, you need to, screen capture the regression table you have created in the Excel file. No, just screen capture the table from your Excel file and put it in this Word file. And you will need to just submit this Word file instead of, submitting multiple files. Is that clear?
We submitted it, we still have to do this.
Yes. And for output 4, report the regression equation. So what you need to do is simply, copy and paste the regression equation over here. And for output 5, this is a little bit tricky. Using regression equation, you need to, calculate all the predicted annual performance and the difference between actual and predicted annual performance, right? In this case, just screen capture the top 10 row and include in this output, okay? So here, I'll put a note. Only report top 10 rows in your Excel file. And for output 6, you will need to create a line chart, right? And just copy and paste in the bottom of output 6 over here. So you can freely, modify this document. Okay. And for the step 2, what you will need to do is using the current document you have submitted for the step 1, continue to conduct step 2. Okay. So if I look at your submission for step 2, I should still see your assignment for step 1. Leslie?
Six, keeps giving me like a Python code instead of
Actually, that's the same thing. So if you just copy and paste the Python to the Python, the window, you can generate the line. But can you ask ChatGPT to actually draw the line chart instead of providing the Python code? You got the same message? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. I think Yoselin got the same, problem, right?
it would like disappear after I saved it.
Mm-hmm.
So then I saved it separately and that's why I submitted 3 files. One of them.
Okay. But it'll be great if you can, sum it in one Word document so that you can keep the record in one file and I could, save time to review your assignment. Okay?
So there was like three files.
Okay. Uh-huh. All right. So if you face some issue when you draw the line chart, open the prompt window again and please start over. Okay. If you put a lot of prompts, then ChatGPT is having confusions between many prompts that you have provided. So if the ChatGPT does not provide the outcome that you have expected, just open a new window. Okay. Any question? Yes. For the yes. So here it says regression equation.
Like it would only give me like a few the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't get the equation either. It was a little bit different, but I just copied whatever it did give me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, like, can you also include like the other variables, like the ones that you had, but, you know, it's still in the exact same as like you got. So I have to manually ensure that actual variable. Stuttered all over from output one,
Mhm.
and then it somehow, when I got to output four, it gave me that same, formula that you had.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
just restarted it. So you're, yeah, I know that same thing happened to me too, so I
Mhm.
start over. Like,
So, so it is like dating with the man or woman when you work with a ChatGPT. So you need to know the issue when you work with the ChatGPT. It's like a human. So it also makes a mistake, but also it provides a good, outcome and it saves a lot of time for us. So try to, deal with that issue and you'll come up with the solution. Yes?
Microsoft has scientific notation within the number,
Mm-hmm.
so I just re-enter the prompt and put, don't include scientific
Mhm,
notation.
mhm,
and the
mhm,
result, and
mhm.
it fixed it, I got.
Yes, yes. So every time it generates, the response varies a lot based on the current conditions that ChatGPT learn from the inputs from many, many users. And also it varies from your prompts as well. So if you combine those variables, it will generate unlimited, kinds of responses. But try to, use different prompt to make a, nice results that you have expected. How many of you had used Midjourney or, any AI tool to create a photo? No? No one? Yes? Um, could you please, share with your experience when you create a AI photo? Did it make create a photo that you have expected from your first prompt?
PowerPoint.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So when you look at the, LinkedIn or Twitter, there are lots of AI generated picture, right? But actually, that is the outcome that the users tried multiple prompts, like I think 20 or 30, until it creates a photo that satisfies the user's intention. So like that, if you want to create a response from the ChatGPT you want to create, you need to, try multiple times. It's not like a machine, like a vending machine. It's not like a vending machine. It's an AI, like a human. Okay. All right. So it seems like you are in a good shape. So now let's start for the step 2, investigating the job candidates. So for step one, as a HR professionals, what you have done is analyze your current employees, and you have established the relationship between predictors and performance, right? And also you have generated a formula how to calculate performance, even though you did not measure performance. So using that regression equation, we will predict the predicted performance score of our job candidates, even though we did not had any experience with them. James, can you please read the first paragraph?
Successfully attracted a pool of 100 applicants for the role of AI project coordinator. The next step is to select 5 individuals from this group who will
I can help you.
join your team. Each applicant has completed an aptitude test evaluating key qualities, numerical.
Yeah, you're perfect. Yeah. Conscientiousness. This is one of the most important traits. So you need to know how to pronunciate. Okay. Let's try again. Conscientiousness. Conscientiousness. Yes.
And neuroticism.
Yes, perfect.
In addition, you have gathered information regarding the education level and years of experience from your submitted resume.
Okay, great. So James, as a future manager, you'll need to measure conscientiousness and neuroticism, okay? And this is the perfect time that you have learned how to, say it. So I think I have, choose to, I have choose the best student, okay? So this is the data that I have created. So here, let's download together. Yes, it's in the step 2. So again, here in step 2, you need to download this data to analyze it. So this is the Excel file, okay? Actually, I forgot the equation formula, so you guys need to help me, okay? Maybe I can pull up from the,
Same, our performance equation from step 1.
yes, correct. Because this job candidates will work in our own organization. That's why we will use our own equation, okay? But for other organization, that equation does not work, okay? So in order to know the equation, we need to conduct a survey for other organization, okay? So let me open the regression equation, maybe this one. Not this. Oh, this one. So I will simply copy and paste this equation over here. There's too many Excel files. Is this one? No. No. Yes, this one. So I will copy the cell. Okay. So here, let's create a column. So we need to see here, leveraging the data analysis previously conducted with the information from current AI project coordinators, you are now equipped to predict the potential annual performance of each candidate. This projection will be based on their aptitude test results and the details provided in their resumes. These steps will be pivotal in making an informed decision on the candidates who will contribute optimally to your team's success. So output 5, using Excel, calculate the projected annual performance. Okay, so projected annual performance. So I will copy this. And here, I will create a column named projected annual performance. Okay. What you can do is, using this regression equation, we will calculate projected annual performance. So you already have this equation, right? So try to calculate the projected annual performance by yourself, okay? And let's check your results and my results. Equal, and I need to add 6.33 plus 0.05 times means asterisk in Excel, years of experience here, plus 0.65 times numerical reasoning, plus 0.37 times here verbal reasoning, asterisk, and click the cell, plus 0.59 times here openness, right? Plus here 0.25 times conscientiousness, plus 0.73 times extraversion, plus 0.34 times agreeableness, plus 0.62 times neuroticism, and enter.
Does that mean, because that's supposed to be a negative, minus 0.73?
Let's see. Oh, this and this and this, is it all minus?
I believe that's all minus.
Okay, thank you.
Defaulted to 10.
Let's see. Minus,
Neuroticism, agreeableness, extroversion, and conscientiousness is all.
okay. Is it correct? 951, 550. Six, 5.
Yeah, minus, it's supposed to be minus.
Oh, here. Okay, thank you. 551. Okay. Kathy, thank you. Please send me an email for OCB point. Okay. And you need to, calculate all the numbers, right? So let's drag it down like this, or just double click. Okay. So let's go back to the instructions. Using Excel, calculate the projected annual performance. Submit, not the whole Excel file, but top 10 row of your Excel file. Report the top 10 rows of your Excel file. Using the equation derived from the multivariate analysis in stage 1, regression analysis in stage 1, calculate the predicted annual performance. If a coefficient p-value exceeds 0.05, treat that coefficient as 0. So if you go to Excel file, in the formula, it does not include education level. Do you know why? Can you remember why we did not include education level in the equation? Yes, Hunter, correct. Since the p-value is over what? 0.05, we will consider the coefficient of education is just 0, okay? That's why that does not include it in our regression equation. And here, we will just follow this instruction. And this will be appear in the final exam regarding the p-value and the 0.05, okay? So please remember that. That's really important. So what you need to do is, screen capture the first 10, rows in your Excel file over here. And that satisfies output 6. Yes? Yes, that's a good question. So here, for example, let's go to the one example of APA style. Okay, so here. So this is the result of regression analysis, and these are the predictors, which predicts it does not show the outcome variable, but let's say outcome variable is, the performance. And it means that creativity measurement is positively related to performance by 0.097. So if creativity measurement increases by 1, it means that performance increased by 0.097, okay? But this case, study year, this does not relate to the performance because if we consider the cutoff point for p-value is 0.05, this p-value is 0.76, right? So this is larger than 0.05. So we will consider this coefficient is just 0. Okay, so we will consider this 0. And we will not include the study year in our equation. Again, goal. Here, it seems like it is negatively related to the outcome by negative 0.003. But since this p-value is 0.91, which is larger than 0.05, we will consider this as just 0. Okay. And this, again, published. It seems like it is positively related, but since p-value is 0.07, larger than what? 0.0 what? 5, we will consider this as a 0. Okay. If we go back to our equation here, we did not include education level in our equation because p-value is larger than 0.05. All right. Any question? No? Okay. So among 100 job candidates, let's pick the top 5 job candidate who has the highest projected annual performance. So let's compare with me. What I will do is click this third row. and click this sorts and filter. And click filter. And by clicking this, small icon, let's do by ascending. Let's order by ascending. No, not ascending, descending. And I got the top 5 job candidates who has highest projected annual performance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this people. Did you got the same job candidate ID?
Or is from greatest to smallest?
The greatest. Mm-hmm.
Does it matter how we determine if we can get the top 5?
So can you elaborate more about it?
I did it a different way. I just highlighted the top 5 and then ranked.
Uh-huh.
5.
Oh, how did you do it? So, but after I calculate the projected performance, I reorder by projected annual performance by clicking descending. And then with this, I have figured out who has the highest projected annual performance. Okay, Kathy, if you got the same number, I mean the candidate's number, then you're good to go. So did you got 66, 6, 86, 63, and 91? Okay. So as a HR professional in your organization, you are the expert for predicting the annual performance. So you will work as a fortune teller. So once you conduct a survey of these variables, you can calculate this annual performance and you will know who will outperform the others. And you can choose them, you can hire them, and you can save a lot of time by just calculating this. But of course, there's an error. For example, between ID 91 and 33, the difference of projected annual performance is only 1, right? So if I were a HR professional, I will just give more additional chance to 33 and 13 and 93 as well, because their score was not too much different between this person, ID 91. Bless you. So far, any question? No? So let's go back to the instruction. So what you need to do for output 6 is simply screen capture this top 5 job candidates number and paste it over here. And that will satisfy output 6 as well. For output 7, you need to draft an email to be shared with the HR director, your boss of your company. In the email, you need to include the following information. And by writing the email over here, that will satisfy the whole activity. And this is really important because you'll need to convince your boss. And you need to explain how you use this regression analysis and how you apply it to calculate the predicted performance of the job candidates. And you need to convince your boss that this method is efficient way to find out the top job candidates. And based on this email, they will decide that you'll be promoted to the next level or not. This is a very important step. So please draft an email, okay? So let's draft. I'll walk around, and if you have a questions, please let me know, okay? Of course, it's your companion. Why not we use?
For step one, please let me know. So from the data from our own stories, we should know because we have this.
Yeah, that's all I do. I'm just gonna reach for it and put it in my own. Oh, yeah, I thought it. I need to go back and redo the other.
So. I'll have my flag in. So, you know, you can just screen capture Excel column here, and since it's so too long. Just, you know, the top 10, you know, not top 10, the top 10.
Oh, well, yeah. It's so good. It's the last one. They have, and I saw the other one. And then David's question. It had a great What? So this is the regression equation, and then this is the arc where
I remember something like.
predictor. Without that. You know what? Yeah, me too. I was like, and then I have. Oh, and then, the Alpha 6, which I didn't hear because they show it. How did you do it? Yeah. I know my different.
Yeah.
The only one that I wait. Not really. Except for the one thing in summer. I'm only on it. Okay. For the top, I used to do it.
Yes. When you do get to work, so let's go do it. And that's, no,
No.
and so forward to this lecture. I have done that.
That I did this a lot. Now I think. It's all in the. So I have to have the double. And then that. I think the note is to describe.
I don't know that one. Then on this pad.
And it's all
So like, when I look at all this. Yeah, for five.
For that one, that's, screenshot for the top 10 rows.
Percent? Okay. Thank you.
You made my head smell bad.
That's a force.
So one of the, I remember you asked for this. January, well, I project. Yeah, I don't know, one of the outcomes that I was. How to identify. Interpret, yeah. If it wants as an interpretation of.
Yes, so if you go to the instruction, let's go to
That was for, the.
It's very.
I just.
I remember
There was a follow-up where I.
after you record the ruling, you need to, interpret the sample here.
I but I wasn't sure if you wanted to see it or not.
Yeah, but in the bottom of the video, I think I refer.
Yeah, this is how I added it. I just added the information.
Yes, you can first different information. Yes.
I just don't know what it's, but it's named. Okay. Like some like an egg. I could choose my.
Yeah. It's not very fast, it just.
I'm not sure because.
Oh, so we're supposed to.
The number.
Yeah, when it's just regular, but it's not. Yeah, I want you to just capture the top 10.
We do it and then just file. Okay, you're the, okay.
As long as you put the.
So for example, can I by.
You can say that.
Then just bring capture the top 10. So that capture, I have this.